Hi everybody, it's Miss Karen from the Hancock Town Library, and I have a Halloween story for you. I wonder, I had this costume thing I had on my head. Wilbur, Wilbur, what are you wearing? I'm wearing a witch's hat. I found it. Oh, well, I hate to tell you that, but that is my hat. Oh, it thought it looked a little funny on me. Do you mind if I wear it? Oh, okay, go ahead. I'm getting a little hot in here anyways. Okay. I'm going to just put this silly thing on. There we go. I think I'll keep the lights off because the lights are a little bit too flashy. What do you think? A little distracting. There. Okay. The story I have this week is called Big Pumpkin. And it's written by Erica Silverman, illustrated by S.D. Schindler. That is a big pumpkin. Can you see okay there, Wilbur? Once there was a witch who wanted to make pumpkin pie. So she planted a pumpkin seed. She weeded and watered, and after a while a sprout poked through, and then a pumpkin grew, and it grew, and it grew, and then it grew some more. Soon Halloween was just hours away. The witch thought about pumpkin pie and bent down to take her pumpkin off the vine. Well, she pulled and she tugged and she pulled. First she pulled hard and then she pulled harder, but that pumpkin just sat. "Drat!" said the witch. Just then along came a ghost. "Big Pumpkin," said the ghost. "It's big and it's mine, but it's stuck on the vine, and Halloween's just hours away," said the witch, and she kicked that pumpkin. "I am bigger than you and stronger too," boasted the ghost. "Let me try." Said the witch, but she thought about pumpkin pie and stepped aside. The ghost bent down to take the pumpkin off the vine. Well, he pulled, and he tugged, and he pulled. First he pulled hard, and then he pulled harder, but that pumpkin just sat. "Drat!" said the ghost. And then along came a vampire. "Big Pumpkin," said the vampire. "It's big and it's mine, and it's stuck on the vine, and Halloween's just hours away," said the witch, and she kicked that pumpkin. "I am bigger than both of you and stronger too," boasted the vampire. "Let me try." Said the witch. Said the ghost. But they thought about pumpkin pie and stepped aside. The vampire bent down to take the pumpkin off the vine. Well, he pulled and he tugged and he pulled. First he pulled hard and then he pulled harder, but that pumpkin just sat. "Drat!" said the vampire. Just then along came a mummy. "Big Pumpkin," said the mummy. "It's big and it's mine, but it's stuck on the vine and Halloween's just hours away," said the witch, and she kicked that pumpkin. "I am bigger than all of you and stronger too," boasted the mummy. "Let me try." Said the witch. Said the ghost. Said the vampire. But they thought about pumpkin pie and stepped aside. The mummy bent down to take the pumpkin off the vine. Well, she pulled and she tugged and she pulled. First she pulled hard and then she pulled harder, but that pumpkin just sat. "Drat!" said the mummy. Just then along came a bat. "Big Pumpkin," said the bat. The witch didn't say a word. She just looked at the ghost and rolled her eyes. The ghost looked at the vampire looked at the mummy. They all looked at the little bat and they started to laugh. Oh, I may not be big and I may not be strong, said the bat, but I have an idea. And the bat told them what to do. Humph, said the witch. Humph, said the ghost. Humph, said the vampire. Said the mummy. Ready? This is his idea. Ready, set, pull, called the bat. The bat pulled the mummy pulled the vampire pulled the ghost pulled the witch, and the witch pulled the pumpkin. What do you think? Do you think it's going to work? Snap! Off came the pumpkin. "Drat!" said the witch. Whoosh! It flew and thud! It landed on top of a hill. And thump bump, thump bump, thump bump, it bounced all the way down to the witch's house. And when it got to her door, that pumpkin just sat. "Hooray for the bat!" shouted the witch, and she hurried inside to make pumpkin pie. Said the ghost. "Have some more," said the witch. "I couldn't eat another bite," said the vampire. "Fun party," said the mummy. "Time to go," said the bat. "Drat," said the witch as she watched them all leave, and then she went right out and planted another pumpkin seed. The end. That's Big Pumpkin. I have a little song about pumpkins. And it's called 5 Little Pumpkins Sitting on a Gate. 5 little pumpkins sitting on a gate. The first one said, "Oh my, it's getting late." The second one said, "There are witches in the air." The third one said, "But we don't care." The fourth one said, "Let's run and run and run." The fifth one said, "I'm ready for some fun." Then, whoo, went the wind, and out went the light, and the 5 little pumpkins rolled out of sight. I forgot to show you my little bat. There's a little song about this bat. Bat was the one that had the great idea in Big Pumpkin. It's to the tune of "Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star." Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder where you're at. Up above the world so high, eating bugs that flitter by. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder where you're at. Okay, bat, time to fly away. I hope you all have a wonderful, fun Halloween. It's a little different this year, I know, but hopefully you'll get some nice treats and have a great time. See you next week.